Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol during the 2022 Florida legislative session. We're joined by school board member Angie Gallo to tell us what's going on in school board world. So, how's the state of schools, and welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Brad, for having me. It's going well. We have some issues this year with our teacher shortages and our bus driver shortages that have caused some issues. We've had a lot of late buses, and most of that's due that we just can't hire the personnel that we need to man our buses, and it's a real problem. You know, we're not competitive in the salary world, and coming from Orlando, home of Walt Disney World and Universal Studios and SeaWorld, they pay their bus drivers a lot more than we are funded and allowed to pay our bus drivers. So it's created a real shortage for us this year.
So how do the school board members from across the state suggest fixing that? Is it all about more revenue from the state to solve that problem, or is there something from local communities? What are you guys asking for this year?
The funding is definitely a problem. When we're competing with, like I mentioned, Walt Disney World, and even like the Chick-fil-A's of the world that can pay their employees $19 an hour, and we're paying somewhere around $12 range depending on seniority. It's a real challenge. So yes, we do need funding. We need funding to be able to pay them so that we can bring them on board. We cover their CDL license, so when they come to us, we pay for them to be certified in CDL. Unfortunately, as soon as they get that certification, a lot of times we do lose them to the larger employers because they can make more monies.
Yeah, wow, what a challenge. In your time as a school board member, what would you say is the best thing that people that don't follow schools and the education system should know in Florida?
That's a great question. What should they know? I would say how hard our teachers work and how valued our teachers are. That they work every day to produce student outcomes, to do the best for our students. And right now we're kind of in this weird era due to the pandemic, where we've kind of seen a shift from everybody celebrating teachers and how hard they work, which is where we were at the beginning of the pandemic, to where we are now, where teachers are being challenged, books are being challenged, everything that's in class is being challenged. And I think that we need to take a step back and really celebrate all of those that contribute to the success of our children. And it's not just the teachers, it's our bus drivers, it's our educational staffing specialists, it's our food and nutrition. All those people play a part in making sure that that student is well fed, well nourished, well loved, and well educated, and they should all be supported.
Yeah. Well, an advocate for all those who help to educate our children, an advocate for the children, and a long-term school board member. We appreciate you taking time out of your advocacy up here and coming on Phi TV.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. For more great interviews like this one, make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds. And for now, thanks for tuning in.